なんと16個。ビリヤードのボールは本来15個。それより1個多いパーフェクトショットプラス1。プロでもやらないミラクルショットに挑戦。を使ったスネークショット。手元にある白球を突き、ボールを突きすぎに当て15番ボールをコーナーに落とす大コンビネーション。これは難しいぞ。お見事。15個のコンビネーション決めてきました。続いて聖書からヒントを得たモーゼショット。グラスにボールを当てることなく、1番ボールが他のボールをかき分けてサイドポケットに。ジャンプ台となる6番ボールをポケットに入れるというジャンプポケット。
どうだどうだどうだ。させるだけでも難しいウルトラショット。その上白球以外は全てポケットイン。まさにミラクルショット。まずは最初についた白球がポケットに入る前に全てのボールを落とすスーパーマンマシンガン。コントロールとスピードコントロールを瞬時に行う、まさにスーパーテクニック。続いては幻の技と言われるブーメランマッセ。ボールがブーメランのように戻ってきて9番ボールを落とすというのだ。この技を成功させるには球の角度、力加減、さらに白球を寸分も狂わずつかなければならない。ボールを高速回転させることで信じられないカーブを生むブーメランバッテ。まさに神業。続いては究極のジャンプショットと呼ばれるダルマ落とし。球体を積み重ねるというだけでも神経をすり減らす超高度な技術。その上この技は上のボールを落とさないようにジャンプボールで下の球だけ落とすというのだ。臨場のダルマ落とし、そんなことができるのか。お年玉2003もいよいよ大詰め。次なるスーパーショットはコイン飛ばし。コインをクッションに置き白球を当てることでコインをグラスに入れるというウルトラシーン。果たしてコインは飛ぶのか。 いきます。
いよいよ最後の大技。今度はなんと2メートル離れたグラスにコインを入れるというのだ。ゴルフのホールインワンに匹敵するスーパーショット。プロでもできないこの大技に今夜
I'm Ron Paul. I'm a congressman from Texas, serving in my 10th term. I am the champion of the Constitution.
You get the sense that the country is desperate for someone to show us the way. Not the old way, not the same way, but a new way. Ron Paul, who raised more than $5 million in the third quarter, trailing not far behind fellow Republicans like John McCain and Fred Thompson. Ron Paul, who has a huge internet following. He's a congressman, a physician who's delivered more than 4,000 babies. Ron Paul has been married to the same woman for 50 years, which means he doesn't come to the race with a lot of the assorted baggage that some of the other candidates for the White House do. So here's the question. Should more people be listening to what Ron Paul has to say?
Ron Paul! Ron Paul! Ron Paul! Ron Paul!
We have allowed our nation to be overtaxed and overregulated and overrun by bureaucrats. The founders would be ashamed of us for what we're putting up with. Matter of fact, if you look at every single problem we're facing today, it's because of the lack of respect for the rule of law and the Constitution.
The right guy is the guy who's anti-government, anti-war, pro-personal liberty, pro-economic freedom. Vote for him, whatever party he is. And if you have to change parties to vote, that's like 5 clicks on the internet. It's not complicated. If you really want to have a choice between a real revolutionary candidate and someone out of a machine, well, this can happen.
Ron Paul brings together people of all races, all socioeconomic backgrounds, all political affiliations, because freedom is truth, and truth is power, and we can live and be free in this country if we believe we can.
John writes from West Virginia, yes, more people should listen. A rarity. A man of principle, integrity, and high values running for president. Exactly what America needs in this day and age.
If you were president, would you work to phase out the IRS?
Immediately.
That's what they call a softball.
And you can only do that if you change our ideas about what the role of government ought to be. If you think the government has to take care of us from cradle to grave, and if you think our government should police the world and spend hundreds of billions of dollars on a foreign policy that we cannot manage, you can't get rid of the IRS. But if you want to lower taxes, and if you want the government to quit printing the money to come up with shortfall and cause all the inflation, you have to change policy.
Congressman Ron Paul, you appear to have consistent, principled integrity. Americans don't usually go for that.
1,500 people packed into the War Memorial Auditorium to see Paul speak. The Republican is making waves for his anti-war limited government positions.
This is just a small example of the types of things that are happening really across the country.
Why are you resonating with people out there? Is it because of your opposition to the war in Iraq?
I think that's part of it. I think the message obviously is popular enough. They say, yes, we like the ideas of freedom, the Constitution, limited government, less taxes. But I think the other part is people are worried, more so than I think the politicians on the Hill understand.
What is going on? I want to stand and listen to answer my question. Why are you pressing me? You're asking me. Help!
Because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted
Congressman Paul, I believe you are the only man on the stage who opposes the war in Iraq. Are you out of step with your party? Is your party out of step with the rest of the world? If either of those is the case, why are you seeking its nomination?
Well, I think the party has lost its way because the conservative wing of the Republican Party always advocated a non-interventionist foreign policy. No nation building, no policing of the world. Republicans were elected to end the Korean War. The Republicans were elected to end the Vietnam War. There's a strong tradition of being anti-war in the Republican Party. It is the